All right, so today I want to discuss a little bit about your core because your core gives you stability. And a lot of people that I work with, they have or they don't have a lot of core strength. So you can work your arms and your legs, but if you don't have your core, you're kind of weak. All right, so the idea with the core is, and it's going to be front and back and sides. It's everything around the center of your body. So you've got your abs, the abs that go up and down. You've got obliques, ab muscles that go at an angle. And then you also have your lower back muscles and your glutes. This whole area is considered the core. All right. So what we want to do, anything that flexes the core, either sideways, forward, or backward, is working the core. All right. So you can do core workouts standing up, sitting down, hanging. So I don't have a hanging bar, but if you have a hanging bar, you jump up and then you lift your knees up and down. You're working the rectus abdominis straight up and down. You can also, when you're hanging, bring your knees up to the side. Bring your knees up to the side, working the obliques. Okay, you can do it from standing. So if we're standing, we do a lot of side bends. This is working the obliques on the side and on the other side. Or you cross. Crossing over also works the obliques and the core. All right, so those are some simple ones. If you're doing deadlifts coming up, you're actually working your lower back, hamstrings, glutes, so that helps as well. And then when we move down to the mat, everybody always knows the crunches, so tighten up your abs, bring your shoulder blades off the mat and back down. So you crunch down, you're working the center line of your abdominals. All right, if you want to come all the way up, you can come all the way up, roll it back down, one vertebrae at a time. Now, we're working forward, straight down the middle. Now, if you turn over onto your side, doing the similar thing, we're going to come up onto our forearm and at the same time crunch in. So we're working these obliques, crunching in. Now, if you can do that, then you straighten everything out and try to touch your toes. So the longer the lever, typically it's going to be a little bit harder to do the straight leg than it is to crunch in with the bent legs. Okay, so these are working the obliques. You do both sides. Another one I like is to put my hands behind and just take the feet out and in, bring the knees in, push the feet out. You should be able to do about 100 of these. Work up to it. Now, if you want to do some crossing, laying flat, cross one ankle over one knee, take your opposite elbow, crunch over toward the opposite knee. Okay, so you're working the obliques. Switch sides, do both sides. And of course, most people know the bicycle, so you're going back and forth, working it back and forth. The V-ups, again, are a little bit more challenging because you've got a longer lever. Your arms are way out, your feet are way out, all straight, and you're going to come up and try to meet in the middle. Okay, that's a little bit harder, in my opinion, than, say, doing a crunch and back out. Okay, so longer lever, up, down. If you want to do this one without your hands, that adds a little complexity to it because you have to find your balance. Whenever you're working on balance, that's going to work your core. So you let go of your knees, try to find that balance spot, extend your legs, hold that, and then go crunching in and out, all working that core. Now, you can try to go crisscross if you want to. That works. You can also do crunch and punch, going across, come up, crisscross, go down, or one at a time, down, cross down, right? One over, two over the other way, or 1, 2, and down, working those obliques. Now from the back, for getting your lower back, of course, we all know the Superman. Come up, arms out, arms to the side, whatever. Hold that, work that lower back, glutes, and bring it down. Up and down. Another one, similar to the V up, but we're just going to hold the boat. You can go like that, hold that pose. Holding a pose gets tough after a few seconds. Another nice one that I like is just working the entire body, the entire core, by rolling down the mat. So you start off in a Superman, roll over to your side. You might need a little help pushing yourself over, and then you roll onto your back, and then onto your other side, and then back to Superman, and then back down the mat. Go one way, go the other way. All right, so work that core. Work it into all of your exercises, even if it's only 5 minutes. Just work the core, work the core, work the core. All right, or you can do an entire core workout. Core workouts you can do in 10, 15, 20 minutes. Get them done real quick. And while your other workouts might be 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour or something like that. But a core workout you can do hard and fast. All right. You know that six pack is in there. You just got to work off some of the other stuff, and you'll see them start to come out. All right. So try some of those little exercises. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.